Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So in the last episode, we were given a rumor about a legendary weapon that was out somewhere in this particular area. So we've been kind of wandering around, picking fights with anybody around to see if they might have the weapon we're looking for. And then we came across this ancient outlook where I'm thinking the item might be. So we're going to go ahead and attack it as soon as we're done taking care of some other business. Let's just jump right into it. So we've got some level ups to handle. While I start doing that, I'd just like to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying this series and you'd like to see more Battle Brothers. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow and the best way to follow along with this playthrough as it continues. So what perk does he need? Oh, he hasn't even got gifted yet, so we're going to give him that. And that'll allow him to basically level up all over again. Man, this one's tough because there's so many things that he needs to work on. Fatigue is always critical, so I'm going to go with that. And then, I'd like to get him some more resolve, but it's really tempting to give him 4 melee skill and 4 melee defense. And I think that's what I'm going to do. That'll make him a much better melee combatant. And then Gerhardt, who's our tailor, this is his second level up as well. So let's take care of these points first. And then we'll jump in. Oh man, that's tempting to grab that +3. The thing is, he's not a frontline fighter, and so that melee defense skill is not nearly as critical for him as it is for the guys up in the front line. But at the same time, grabbing +3 rather than +2 just seems better from a utility standpoint. And the same could be said for hit points as well. I could get him up to 54 there. Let's do that. Then we're going to grab Gifted, as we always do. And so we'll throw another 5 on there. I'll throw 4 onto this. And then I think we're going to take the Resolve to get him up above. I like to get everybody above that 50-point threshold. It makes me feel a little bit better about them not breaking in combat. And then, let's see, Lothar is not looking so great. He's got a pierced arm and he's sick. So, since we have Earhart here who is doing just fine, we're going to sub him in. And looks like Marcus and Gerhardt are still sick as well, but everybody in our reserves is sick, so we're just going to have to deal with it. I'd rather... Marcus at level 6, even if he's sick, is going to be better than this guy, even not sick, probably. So that should be fine. Let's go ahead and attack this and see what is waiting for us in here. Can't make out who we'll be facing. This could be disastrous, but we'll find out. Okay, so there are 7 enemies of unknown ability. So let's start setting up some sort of battle line where these guys are, I suppose. So let's see. I'll put you there. That looks good. Let's get you back out of the front line, and then you can wait. I'm just going to set it up in like a chevron type shape. I think that should work fine. So Marcus will be there, and then we'll extend it down from there. Why don't you wait for now? You need to hop into that spot. And, you know what, just relax for now. Let's get you up over here. Still no enemies in view. We'll have you wait just in case. Since you are a bit beat up, we're going to have you on the very bottom, I guess. So let's see. Marcus, Spear Guy, Raymond, Spear Guy. So there. And you can wait, just in case anybody comes out of the fog of war or whatever. Raymond, let's get you there. Actually, let's get you up here. You got the best armor, so you're going to be the tip of the spear. I want you over there. I need you in this spot. And Marcus, that's going to be your spot. So looks like we're just going to have to pass all of our turns because we're not going to see anybody yet. For all we know, we might have to wait and go after, or we might have to go after them, not wait, excuse me. I don't know where they are or whether or not they're coming. I'm a bit apprehensive about hunting them down though, because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what we're hunting, which is the concerning thing. You're probably fine right there, to be honest. So still nothing. You're just gonna hang out right there. You're good there. You're good there. You're also good there. So I want you into that spot. You can relax as well, and then I want you here. So still nothing doing. Let's have you scout a bit. Oh, okay, so we're dealing with humans. Good to know. Crap. Okay, at least we got back a bit. We'll move you up, and we're not going to be able to shoot that far. Looks like that's our range cap right there. So we'll have these guys relax. At least we know what we're dealing with now. It looks like just bandit raiders probably, which is not that big a deal. We are going to need to get him back into formation though, otherwise he could be in real trouble. There we go, they're finally coming. You're going to have to wait because they're not in range yet. However, you can hit that far. Night fighting is always a bad idea. Unless you're fighting goblins, then it can work to your advantage. But in this case, I probably should have waited till daylight. That would have been smarter. Really? He's not as good as our other archers is the issue here. He's got like 7 range, and then of course, you know, minus whatever because it's night. This guy is dealing with I think 6, and so the minus 3 is cutting that real short. So let's just wait with you. Wait with you as well. I need you back into formation. Nobody's gonna attack you next turn, so you're probably fine. Can you throw that far? I didn't think so. You're definitely good. You're definitely good. Still out of range, so we'll just have to pass that turn. You are gonna get your spear up because I think he can close that gap. It would take him all of his movement, but he could potentially do it. Oh, so he's going to close with Raymond instead. I'm going to go for it. Oh, nice. 1 shot, 1 kill. So there's that guy. You can relax. I don't think you're going to be able to hit anybody from there. Same goes for you. Yeah, he's out of range. Here comes somebody a little bit more heavily armored. We want to grab that armor, by the way. That's one of the good ones. So 19 or 12. Emmerich Bloodbeard. Interesting. I always like when we run into named characters. Let's go after him. I don't think we'll have much of a chance of getting through that heater shield. You're probably fine right there, but we'll pass rather than just ending your turn. So you can't hit him there, can you? That's unfortunate. Honestly, his weapons don't seem like they're going to be all that useful, so let's get the good old poleaxe out, and then we'll be ready if anybody decides to come in and attack. You should probably get that spear ready because he is within attack range. You can go ahead and pass. You can pass as well. I think you're fine. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see, we'll defer those turns. We'll start shooting at this guy. What's he gonna do? Oh, skirmish, of course. Well, keep shooting at him. Hopefully we get a hit eventually. There we go. You're just gonna hang out down there and not get yourself killed. So he's gonna come straight on and take a swing at Raymond. Unfortunately, Raymond's kind of hung out to dry here. He's gonna have to solo this one because of the formation shape. Don't see anybody within attack range, so we'll pass. I'm gonna go ahead and have you rest because this guy is not going to attack until he's done getting rid of all those. Unfortunately, Raymond was stunned there. Let's see, I think you can throw... Really? You're still out of range, huh? You know what? Move to there. Wow. So let's see, -3, minus, yeah, so -5. And then his helmet is minus a couple as well. So he's got like negative throwing. I may as well just get his hammer out. And for you, you know what? Let's step in here and help out a bit. And what you can do for me is get that billhook out. And then if you step to there, you can help us out on the next turn. And you can just relax. So here comes an archer. Let's continue to fire at this guy since he's our only real target. Another no-show. We'll keep shooting at this guy. Here's one. So let's see. I need you to move there and you to move here. So let's do that. Get the spear ready. I still don't know if they are coming from this side, so I'm very hesitant to commit any more people to this front here. But what I could do is maybe go there and have Anton kind of guard this area with Gerhardt. That is an option. But they do have 2 people unaccounted for, so I'm assuming that they're going to come from up here. Because they're not all going to pile in from this side. I don't see that happening. Let's see. In the meantime, we'll go like here, here. We'll kind of do a soft commit. And that will allow him to at least skirmish a bit. So you can begin bill hooking this guy. Ooh, what did we do there? Cut artery. He's going to bleed out. Okay, and I want you there. I want you in here so that you can help out. Probably not going to be able to do much with that. Let's get rid of the shield at least. So he's going to throw a javelin. He's going to stun Raymond again. Man, that's frustrating. Okay, you get in here where you can help out. You feel free to start shooting this archer. Damn. I need you right there. And you can just relax. You need to get, or you can't spear wall, so you may as well just attack here. Well, we got through his head armor a bit. Let's see. 19% chance. If I move up to here, I can shoot this guy. Well, that was a waste. He's going to step in. He's got no chance against these guys down here. Oh, there's another one. So now it's just a matter of where is the final guy. And once we know, we can commit everybody else. Let's do this and then take a shot here. Let's have you keep swinging there. We need to get rid of that shield. He keeps stunning Raymond and makes it really difficult. So now that we know where all 6 guys are, we can commit everybody to this side. Get through his shield. Perfect. And then you can stab him a couple times. That didn't do a whole lot, did it? Let's have you come up and around. We'll start flanking with Anton there. You're going to move up to here and begin stabbing away. I'd really prefer we get rid of this archer before he does any damage. I need you to get your bill hook out. And then with your remaining your remaining action points, move to there where you can help out. He's going to continue to bleed. I don't want to destroy anybody's armor. Let's just give him a good old smashing with the hammer. Come on. There it is. Alright, and then I like your chances against him more than him, so let's go here. And he's nearly dead now. We'll reload and fire another bolt that way. This guy is either really dodgy or we're just terrible aim. I'm probably leaning toward the latter. It is night too, so that's not helping. Can't seem to get any more damage on this guy. If we could just get another attack with Raymond, we could get through his shield. It's just that he keeps stunning us with that damn mace. So let's have you block and then stab him. And then we'll have you get rid of this shield here. And then finish him off? No such luck. And they did the old switcheroo on us down here, so we gotta kind of re-damage him. And your vision is too low to attack with that weapon. That's fantastic. So in that case, let's just move you up and around, because you need to be point blank to do anything. Okay, shield's gone. So Raymond's done his job. Could we please kill this guy? No. Ooh, he's going to attack Valdemar. Okay. Well, Valdemar, continue to work on this guy. Perfect. And then let's have you smash this dude in the dome, preferably. Okay, reload, fire at him. No such luck. Alright, keep swinging there. His shield's gone. We should have a much easier time hitting him. Man, we are not having much luck with these range guys, are we? Again, it's night fighting. It happens. Can you get the kill there? Yes, you can. And then move to here. So he's done shooting arrows for the remainder of this fight. 79 or 74. I'd like to recover that armor, though. So, what's the chance that you can hit somebody in the head? I imagine it's not great. I'm actually tempted to let him bleed out and recover the armor. So let's go here. I don't know how good a strategy that is, but we might be able to just like... Oh, maybe not. He's not dying fast enough is the issue. Because Valdemar's getting real beat up down there. Yeah, like that's the thing is... His attack is just going to obliterate that guy's armor. And I don't know if I want that. Can you go to there and help out? We'll take a shot since it's not going to hit anybody. You know what? Scratch that. Oh, you can't raise your shield, huh? All you can do is attack? So we destroyed the armor, it looks like. That's unfortunate. So that guy's dead. Let's get you up here. Give him somebody else to think about. And then maybe just finish him off. Let's see. I'm surprised he didn't try to flee there. Reload and fire. Can we get the kill? Oh, he's so close. His next turn he'll bleed out, but I'd prefer to get rid of him before he hurts somebody on our side. Let's put you into that spot. You can move here. And you want the kill? Nice. So Valdemar got real beat up. He bruised his leg and fractured his ribs. That's no good. So we'll have to get him patched up. Otherwise, it looks like just minor injuries. We did get a level up with Alfred. And he appears to be the only one. So let's see. Loot. Sir Albrich's Stakes. This is a legendary weapon. A couple of light throwing spears that are skillfully balanced to fly as straight as possible. Have limited range but are exhausting to throw, but may inflict devastating injuries. We also have another arming sword, which is a pretty fantastic weapon. And then a flat top with mail, which is a awesome helmet. 230 might be one of the best helmets we've seen yet. And then another one of these patched mail shirts that I'm not overly fond of, but we'll go ahead and take it. We'll just grab everything, I suppose. And then let's deal with Alfred's level up before we head back. Okay. So, Mr. Alfred, he's already got Polearm Mastery. So with his next one, we'll probably go with... Oh, he has Brawny as well. Well then, Reach Advantage. Let's see. Learn to use the superior reach of large weapons to keep the enemy from getting close enough to land a good hit. Each hit with a two-handed melee weapon adds a stack of reach advantage that increases your melee defense by 20%. A single attack hitting multiple targets can add several stacks at once. That sounds good, but not like immediately critical. I mean, I should probably go with like quick hands or something that's going to benefit us right away. I always forget where it is. There we go. Considering everybody in my army for the most part is a skirmisher at this point, it makes sense to go that route. Let's get you some more health too. Okay, and then as I say that, let's go ahead and get those skirmishing weapons back out. And we'll have to decide who we want to give those javelins to. I'm not sure what the fatigue penalty is on them. Let's take a look. Where did they go? Here they are. So, -3 fatigue. Range of 4 tiles. How much better are they than like this? 30 to 45, 45%, and 75%. So just better armor ignore, it looks like. Maximum fatigue -6. Maximum fatigue -3. But how much fatigue do they lose every time they throw them? I'm curious. We'll give it to somebody. Gerhardt is gonna die easier than your average soldier, so I might give it to Alfred. Do I give it to Alfred? Do I give it to like Marcus? Maybe Raymond? I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it to Raymond. He's got the best armor. He's the most likely to survive in a fight, so I think it makes the most sense. Let's see here, 170. I could give him this one that would boost him up to 230. I'm pretty good with that. Although I should probably give it to Anton, him being the most veteran in our group. So I'll keep Marcus with his super badass helmet, and we'll swap that one in there. That gives me another 215 kettle hat to hand out to somebody. I think Bernard is the most in need of it, because these guys have better... I think they're all 140, actually. Okay, so it's all even. In that case, that makes this a little bit more difficult. I'm going to give it to Bernard. And then I'm going to pass this padded kettle hat down to Alfred. And do we have any other helmets that are screaming at me to be used right now? I don't think so. Everything we have is basically this or better. Yeah, so that looks fine to me. We're going to have to go sell quite a bit of stuff, though. Alright, so we're going to head down to Gholm. I will see you guys when we get there, I suppose. Alright, so here we are in Gholm. Not too much time left, so I'm just going to take a quick look around town and see what's going on. There is a tavern, so we'll check and see if there's any other rumors. There is some work available. So let's see. Goblins. Good old goblins. 15. Ooh, so 50. 55. 550 in advance and 1510 when the job is done. I'll accept that. Yeah. Well, you know what? I want more on completion. He's not going to haggle. Okay, well, we'll accept the offer, but we're going to think on taking the contract. And I'm going to leave that one for next episode. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you. I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode where we can finally test out this legendary weapon that we picked up.